Hey guys, Ian here, and I wanted to take a minute today to discuss with you something that's truly confusing to most people and clients I speak to. And I get it because until I actually started understanding and studying the mind, I didn't quite make this connection either. And what it is the difference between a strategy and a change in behavior. Now, I'm going to come from this at two different angles, and they're absolute personal experiences. So I can talk with some sort of authority on this. I've seen it, I've lived it, experienced it. So one of my specialities is dealing with body image and weight loss issues, both men and women. And so I've been in health and fitness all my life, passionate about it. And back in the day, for a long time, I used to personal train people and groups part-time, just as a passion. Enjoy seeing people become the best version of themselves. And I used to always wonder why, when clients stuck with me for, sort of months, they would get in the best shape of their life. I mean, that's exactly what they told me. They looked amazing. And then I'd see them some weeks, months after they'd finished with me, and they were a totally different person. They'd gone backwards at a rate of knots. And when I spoke to them, they were just so despondent and they couldn't understand why they weren't able to keep up with the routine. And I used to wonder myself, why? Why do they just fall off the wagon? And I couldn't quite get it. And then there's another case where in my corporate life, which ended not so long ago, one of my second to last roles, I was a senior manager at Weight Watchers. And a phenomenal thing about Weight Watchers was, and maybe still is, that more than 70% of our members were reoccurring, meaning they would re-sign up after they'd finished the program or left the program sometime. And they would put all the weight back on, if not more, and then come back and re-sign. And I couldn't understand this because they literally were a different person while doing the program. And let's be very clear here, whether it's Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Light and Easy, these programs work. I know personally, my family members, mum, dad, friends of family, one thing they always say is, while they're doing these things, wow, it worked, or it looked amazing, I felt amazing. When they've moved away from it, they've gone back to their old ways. And so it made me wonder when I was studying, and here's the issue. When we have a boot camp, or you start with a personal trainer, or you go into one of these eating programs, this is a strategy, because what it's doing, it is giving you now a framework to work within. It's literally making you conscious of doing the right things, the things that are required to get the change that you want. Now, when you move away or outside of that framework or structure, this is where your habits, those deep-seated subconscious beliefs and habits, come back into play. See, when we put in a strategy versus trying to change a behavior, it is like putting a Band-Aid over a gaping wound. It never works. And I've seen this, and I'm sure this resonates with you guys at home. So, same as when folks say, I don't keep any sweets in the house. Oh my God, if I have sweets in the house, I'm going to eat it. Well, that's a strategy. If you can't have sweets in your house and be quite indifferent to it and feel like, yeah, I'll have one when I feel like it, once a week on the weekend, then there is a behavior issue there. There is a belief, a subconscious habit driving an ill-wanted behavior. So guys, I really want you to think about this in your own life. Like, what are the things that you are trying to mask up by avoiding a situation, or out of sight, out of mind? That sort of thought process, that's a strategy. It's not a way to live. When we're depriving ourselves and feeling like that we're just that one step away from disaster, that's not a great place to be. And the wonderful thing is, you don't need to be in that place. So we just need to work out what that belief is, what that subconscious issue that you have around that subject is, and we just remove that. We replace it, and that is now a change in behavior. A change in thought will change a behavior, and we do that through hypnotherapy. So guys, I really hope this alleviates any confusion and maybe some angst and frustration on why you get things done for a time and then fall back into silly cycles. And the reason is there's a very big difference between a strategy and a change in behavior. So guys, I hope you found this valuable. If you did, please share. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, if you have a ongoing issue that you want to discuss with me, please get in contact. And guys, as always, I'm wishing you the most fantastic day. And please remember, when you change your mind, you change your life. Take care.